What if you became what you truly despised?
These two shed their humanity to become that of monsters.
Eren Yeager, the Titan-slaying Titan.
Kaneki, the one-eyed Ghoul.
I'm Aqua, they're Normanos, and it's up to us to figure out who would win. Welcome to the Realm of Gods. Eren Yeager lived a life of prosperity, living in the nation of Aldea with his mother and his friend Mikasa, aspiring to join the Survey Corps, a group dedicated to protecting the walls of the nation they lived in.
Yet one day, it all changed. The Titans attacked.
Holy shit, that's horrifying.
Titans are giant, humanoid creatures that only seek to destroy and eat humanity, including Eren's mother.
This event scarred Eren for life, watching his mother die right in front of his eyes.
So it came as no surprise when Eren joined the Survey Corps, gaining their Omnidirectional Mobility Gear, or ODM gear for short.
ODM gear comes with grappling hooks, used to grapple onto nearby objects, and then uses a gas-powered mechanism to reel oneself toward the hook, allowing for Eren to swing around like he's from the Marvel Universe. Anyone can wear the mask after all.
The ODM gear can blitz Titans, including those like the female Titan, which can travel at 80 kilometers per hour, which in other terms is about 49 miles per hour.
Eren can also battle the Titans with swords specifically made for attacking and killing Titans, although they still break on occasion.
Eren was assigned on numerous missions in order to take out the Titans here in his home, until he was eventually eaten by one by saving his friend Armin.
In the stomach of the Titan, Eren watched his fellow comrades who were slowly dying and being digested. And in that moment, Eren's hatred of Titans turned him into one. The Attack Titan. How did Eren turn into a Titan, you may be asking? Well, that would be thanks to Eren's father, who just so happened to be a Titan himself, when he injected Eren with a Titan serum.
Okay, I'm so confused. Huh? I thought Titans were just mindless beasts. Since when could humans turn into them?
See, that's what a majority of people believe. But in actuality, Titans were originally humans titled the subjects of Ymir. When they were injected with Titan spinal fluid, they became the hulking beasts they were today.
Oh. Wow.
In Eren's Attack Titan form, Eren can take on a wide variety of Titans, including that of the Armored Titan, Warhammer Titan, and the Jaw Titan. Eren could dodge artillery fire, and even intercept a cannonball.
The most notable thing to mention about Eren's Attack Titan is the massive strength advantage he gains, being able to destroy a building via transforming alone.
The truth about Titan society was a bit much, understandably so, given that it was revealed that Eren's friends and family were used as livestock for the Titans, as more humans beyond the wall lived. And this pissed Eren off to no end.
Eren would vow war on the humans outside of his paradise, and all of Titan society. He would kill all Titans alongside humanity, and leave a world for his friends to thrive.
Gathering the likes of the Founding Titan, the first Titan to ever exist, Eren would initiate the Rumbling, which summons many Titans, en masse, to walk and destroy everything in front of them. If you were fortunate enough to not get killed and eaten, you would burn alive at the sheer heat the Titans exude. Mikasa and Armin realized they had to put Eren down, to end a war and prevent several deaths, with Mikasa having to decapitate Eren from his Titan body, killing him. Eren would be buried by a tree at his beloved home. Despite his horrendous actions, he truly left a paradise for his friends.
Damn you! You traitors!
The world is a difficult place to live in. We have to live every day to pay taxes, work hard to get food to eat, hide from man-eating monsters living among us.
What was that last one?
Don't worry about it. This is especially true for your average Japanese college student, Ken Kaneki. See, Kaneki here lived alone after his entire family stopped breathing. Because of this, fears of isolation grew in the young man.
Well, it wasn't all bad. He somehow managed to date a girl named Rise due to sharing similar interests. One night, Kaneki walked Rise home from one of their dates. Rise snuggled close to Kaneki, told him how great of a guy he is and... Oh, God!
Yeah. So, Rise here was one of those man-eating monsters I was talking about earlier. And Kaneki would have been turned into her next meal if some debris knocked over by their squabble didn't crush Rise to death.
Well, that's incredibly convenient. although Kaneki was still dying because during all this he lost a kidney. So in order to save his life, some doctors plopped Grisei's kidney into the kid's body. As a result, Kaneki noticed some changes. His left eye became a bloodshot red, same people made his mouth water, and he healed a lot faster. Kaneki feared the worst. He had become a ghoul.
On top of a need to consume human flesh, ghouls have an abnormal amount of RC cells, which they can freely manipulate to create additional limbs called kagune. These things come in 4 different flavors, depending on the ghoul, and Kaneki's takes the form of Ringaku.
Ringaku are all about overwhelming power. Kaneki's Kakuge takes the form of 4 enormous tentacles that can pierce even the toughest of ghouls with ease, and offer an impressive range and coverage.
Ghouls can also develop by turning into a kakuja, which allows them to coat their body with their own kagune, forming a sort of armor, and in Kaneki's case, turning his blood tendrils into these centipede-looking ones. But if someone manages to bypass his armor, Kaneki's insane regeneration has allowed him to mend broken bones, reform muscles, and heal from getting stabbed.
Experienced ghouls are also incredibly perceptive, being able to detect living beings around them over a large distance. You know, honestly, being a ghoul sounds awesome. I'm not really seeing a downside.
Well, the fact that Kaneki can't enjoy his favorite foods anymore, or that every time he saw his only friend he wanted to eat him, those sound like a pretty big downside to me. The fuck you mean, eh?
Well, even though Kaneki was being a pussy, some fellow ghouls decided to teach him the ins and outs of ghoul society. And over time, Kaneki became determined to protect this new life, no matter who dared disturb it. And boy was he tough enough to do so.
Knives break on Kaneki's skin. He could pierce through several stone floors of a tall building, and he should be comparable to other high-ranking ghouls like Eto, who can destroy these massive compactors.
He's kept up with other ghouls who can dodge machine gunfire and can evade electric attacks from Omiya. While it's possible these attacks might not be actual electricity, the fact that they are still stated to be near impossible to dodge, and Kaneki avoided these like a champ, means it should be a-okay to use.
Though after experiencing some psychological torture that turned his hair white, Kaneki learned a horrible truth that unraveled his entire world.
So, I see what you did there.
Thanks, bestie. So it turns out that Rizei's death was staged from the start, so that the doctor who performed surgery on Kaneki purposely turned him into a freak, and intended to groom Kaneki into a walking disaster to fight against ghouls.
All this built up stress, the thousands he's eaten to survive, and the fear of himself resulted in Kaneki transforming into the giant centipede-like monster called the Dragon, which rampaged across Tokyo. Even after this was all resolved, Kaneki was never the same. All he wanted afterward was a way to kill himself after the tragedy the world put him through.
But Kaneki wasn't alone in his struggle. Despite everything, he has friends, both humans and ghouls, who will stick with him to the end, and Kaneki eventually realized he wanted to fight to keep them safe.
To fight for a world where both human and ghouls can coexist and don't have to fear each other. And hey, by the end of his story, he did just that.
Despite the struggle it took to get there, despite leaving a mountain of corpses in his wake, Ken Kaneki fought for his dream of a better world.
I know this world can be harsh, but I don't think it's screwed up. It just is. And even supposing that someday everything does go down the drain, I'll keep on struggling, just like I did today.
It's time to figure out who wins between the Titan and the Ghoul.
You pose a threat to my way of life. I'm aware of your ambitions, and I will eliminate you.
I don't know who you are, but I have important things to do in this world. I won't give you my life that easily, even if you do view me as a threat.
Then I'm afraid this will be much more painful for you.
I can't seem to lose this guy. Alright then, change of tactics.
You can't possibly defeat me with those weapons, much less on the ground. Your best bet was flying away. you have any last words, Titan?
Go to hell.
This is bad. I need to end this quickly.
I must keep moving forward.
I will press on.
This fight had a lot of factors to measure here, with both characters having several different forms they could access. We even had to look at this fight from a pre- and post-time skip angle, but ultimately we came down to the conclusion that Kaneki was our winner today.
Eren could fight the likes of the Colossal Titan, who could cause this explosion when transforming. Something that would come around to 180 million joules, which is about small building levels of power.
While Kaneki could scale to the likes of Ito, who could destroy cylinder-shaped compactors. When calculated, this got to small town level, a significant step up in comparison to the likes of Eren.
Then there's the speed problem. While both at first glance can get to subsonic to supersonic speeds thanks to their gunfire reactions, but Kaneki would have the edge here given his numerous fights with Omiya, who summoned electricity, gaining Kaneki's speeds higher than anything in Attack on Titan.
The biggest advantage you can give Eren here is his size, given, well, he's a Titan. This becomes less of a factor when you take into account Kaneki's regen and significantly better speed.
And before you type in the comments, what about the Founding Titan? While yes, this poses a significant threat to Kaneki, the Founding Titan took a large prep for Eren to actually get. Even in that case, we can factor in the likes of Kaneki's dragon, which is much larger than the Fountain Titan, and could just eat every single Titan Eren brings to the table.
Eren gave it his all, but this Titan didn't have his gears shift in his favor.
The winner is Ken Kaneki.
Too bad. But I can do better.
Well, hey, would you look at that? Eren vs. Ken, our second Halloween special. And technically now it's a official episode in that sense, I guess, because it's kind of the episode after Simon Ryu. It's weird, don't ask about it. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making this episode. We brought on a lot of new people for it, like Ectospasm TA, Narrow edited Kaneki's analysis. Please go check them all out. They're great. Great people to work with. Next time is Ike from Fire Emblem versus Hikari from Octopath Traveler, an episode Dormanos and a new member on the team really wanted to work on, so we'll see how that goes in November. See y'all then.